It is. Yeah. Come on in. I got unspeakable joy. I just can't even tell you about it. I'm just happy. Full of joy, peace. I wished I could spread it out. I wouldn't even sell it. I'd give it to you. Yes, indeed. That's some heavy joy there when you talking about unspeakable joy. Y'all just don't know. I've been through some hurdles this last month or two and overcome every last one of them. Yes, indeed. All I can do is say thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all coming in with the hearts and roses making me even more happier. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the new subscribers who have subscribed to my channel in the last 2 months. Thank you. Yep. There was one time I was just like, I was overwhelmed. I thought I would just throw up my hands and say, forget this. I ain't got time for it. It wasn't even fun. Didn't even want to come out here. But thanks to y'all. Y'all kept me moving. I appreciate you. So I just want to take a few minutes of your time while I drive home. Y'all ride home with me. Y'all see it's dark out here. To just say thank you. I really appreciate it. I don't have the words. Yep. Life is like that sometimes. Sometimes it can really slap you in the face. It can kick you up your butt. But you just got to keep on pushing. So if you're getting anything else out the message, don't stop. Despite whatever is done or said, don't stop. That's what the devil wants you to do. He wants to defeat you. Kick him in his butt and step on him. Tell him, move thee behind me, you devil. Yeah. That's what I had to do. And it's all good. And been nothing but good things happening. What you doing out so late? Just came from corporate prayer and we had choir rehearsal behind corporate prayer. So we wouldn't have to come out 2 nights in a row. She's going to let us skip rehearsal tomorrow night. We've been practicing new songs for the church anniversary. That's what I'm doing out here. And I got one good eye, so I can see pretty good. Come Monday, I'll have the other eye done. And according to them, I probably won't never have to wear glasses anymore. We'll see. I've been wearing glasses off and on since I was 10 years old. To think about, I'm 69 and I won't have to keep up with glasses, buy those expensive frames anymore and the expensive prescription. Another blessing. What can I say? Holistic, how did everything turn out for you? I hope all is well and you got on the donors list. That's what we've been asking and praying about over here, chatting with Ms.V. Yep, you know, when you're of age, things tend to break. Myra didn't understand it last night. She told me it was my back, my knees, my eyes, everything. All I could tell her is I'm just like an old Ford. Fix or repair daily, but I'm built tough, okay? It's going to take more than that to kick me and knock me down. I may stumble, but I ain't going to fall. It's too late to fall in life. You fall now, you'll never get up. So stop wasting energy on working on people thinking that you're going to make them fall. You are not the big G God. And that's the way I look at it. And that's with life. Yep. One monkey don't stop no show and you can be replaced. Everything is replaceable these days. They replacing parts on your body, you know everything can be replaced. Hey, Auntie, how you doing? trying to get home. Yep. So I decided I'd pop on and let y'all take this car ride with me, so in case anything happened, y'all will be here to tell the story. Somebody need to know. Since I'm being out here by myself in the dark, trying to make it. I had sense enough not to get out there on that freeway, though. I don't fool with that freeway. When they finish it and they open it up, then I get out there. There's too many wrecks out there. They moving lanes. You think you gonna ride in the middle lane and there ain't no middle lane. You think you in the left lane and it's gone overnight. I ain't got time for that. Straining my good eye. What to do, Auntie? Auntie say those of us who follow God and keep Him as number one in our life have the spirit to keep it pushing. God got you. I know He got me. He brought me through too much in life for me to say, I don't know if God gonna come through. I know He coming through, okay? Got to know. You got to have faith the size of a mustard seed. That ain't much. Anybody in here ever seen a mustard seed? It ain't but a minute big, okay? And if that big, that ain't very much. Yep. It's easy to give up on Him and turn to wicked ways of the world. I'm not going to be led by foolishness like that. Ain't nowhere I ever read you're supposed to say or do. If I ain't read it, it ain't in there, I ain't doing it. Nope. Now, anybody who want to, carry on. That's your business. Don't include me. Yep, act like I don't exist. Because I really don't. Not in that world. That's an easy world to live in. I can remember that world. Back in my 20s. I didn't care. Said and did what I wanted to. As you get older, you ought to learn better and you ought to do better. Like I said the other night, if you don't know better, you can't do better. As long as you got people following you that don't know no better either, obviously, you ain't gonna never learn. You ain't gonna never do no better. You're gonna be right where you are. Yep. I don't want to be that person. I want to learn something every day that's gonna better me, so I can be a better person. Cause I don't have it all together. I am trying. That's all I can do. Yep. Shonda, I see you in the chat. I sent you some. Okay. Sherry, Ms.V, we all here. Riding home with you. Thank you. I appreciate that. A little sugar wugger say we want to go home too. Y'all can't see much, but I'm out here. I ain't far from home. Everything, I centered my life at this location because I'm close to everything. I can be in Houston in 20 minutes, in the city limit of Houston in 20 minutes. I can be down there at the church house by 15. I can be at work by 12. And everything I need is here. The hospital, the fire department, the police department, the shopping malls, the grocery stores. I couldn't have found a better location. And then I'm out of the city. Yep. So a lot of stuff that's going on in H-Town don't affect me. Nope. Perfectly content and perfectly happy. Yep. Don't need nothing, don't want nothing. But to breathe every day. Heart to beat every day. That's it. Not much else matters. Not to me. What's up, Carla Pooh? I see you in the building. Yeah, I'm on late, Auntie. I just read your comment at the red light. I'm on late. I normally don't come on this late, especially since I've been going to work. I used to come on sometimes late at night when I wasn't working because I stayed up all night. Went to bed 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 5, 6 o'clock, whenever I got sleepy. I've always been a night person. I had to change that routine. But one thing I found out about my brain and my body, they kind of go hand in hand. And I adjust to things really, really fast. I told y'all that long time ago. I can make an adjustment anywhere I go, to the people, to anything. Yep. I've lived in too many places not to be able to make adjustments. Around most of the people in my life, I didn't know. Once I got to know them, I was moving again. I feel like an army brat or somebody who was in the military. I was once asked that out here. Was I military? No. Never been in the military. But I'm real regimented like a military person. Yeah. I had a husband that was military. He was in the Navy. Yep. When you had to be a really, really smart black man to even get in the Navy when he was in there. USS Daniel Webster. Submarine. Got to be really have your head on straight to be on a submarine. But I think it did some damage when he came back out in the real world. A lot of things changed for him. Eyes were bad, living under artificial lighting most of his life underneath the water. Being underwater for 6 months at a time. You better have your head on straight. Yep. Don't you gonna come out crazy. For real crazy. Just riding home, AT. That's all. I got a chance to glimpse your comment. Almost there. Right around the corner, and I'll be there. Respectfully yours, how you doing? What's up? Talk to me. Hey, Myra. Miss Wanda Clayton, I'm in the building, Ms.V. I came up in here too. Thank you for all the hearts and the roses. You brought a whole bushel of them, baby. I appreciate that. Hey, Sherry. Ma'am, I'm here. Okay. Sherry's always so respectful. She always says, ma'am. Make me feel like I'm somebody. Yeah. No, I never realized these roads were so dark. I just got out here and started driving before my eyes got bad. And then once the eyes got bad, I realized some dark roads out here. Yeah. I've been traveling a long time. These are the roads most traveled. A lot of people go down roads untraveled. I've traveled these since 1978 when I moved to Houston. Left Houston a couple of times for a couple of years, but I always managed to come back here. This is home for me. Yep. I love the city. It has so much to offer. When times were hard, people were still managing to make do and survive. Jobs were still plentiful. Still are today. Yeah. We're home, y'all. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta get in here. Take me to Subway, I'll go down. Okay. Where's the other phone to get in the gate? That's a good question. Give me a minute. Let me open up this gate. Probably could have been out the car and opened the gate by the time I get the phone turned on. It's been a long day, but I thank God I made it through. Started out at 4. What time did I wake up? I think it was 4:05 when I woke up. It's gonna take that phone too long. I could be out of the car and open up the gate and back in the car and through the gate by the time the phone comes on. I had it in the car charging, and they won't let me put 2 numbers in the phone. I can only put 1 in the phone. So my phones have different numbers. Okay. See what I mean? I'm in the house. Amy boy, that their prayer he did tonight was awesome. Oh, you watched the corporate prayer tonight? Man, that man can pray. That's all I can say. He doesn't stutter, he doesn't stammer, and they don't be no little old quick prayers either. It's a corporate prayer. He don't pray for everything and everybody. Be like, God, dog, I wish I could pray like that. You can tell he been praying for a long time. He didn't just start praying like that last night. Mm-mm. Okay. All right, it's gonna mess up. Oh, yes, indeed. Look at that. Look at God. Yes, indeed. Like they saved it for me. Back that thing up. Hmm. All righty, I'm almost there. Back. Come on. A little bit more. Good enough for me. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. We made it, y'all. Awesome prayer. Yes, it was. Um, Even caught my husband's attention. I told y'all need to get over there and watch him, Myra. I'll be inviting y'all to come and listen on Sunday morning. That man can preach. He be coming right from you. He wants you to open up that Bible and follow him. Oh, I got so much stuff to take out the car, y'all. Let me get out, go on the other side. Okay. Think I better put on the emergency brake. I got it. Okay. Um, Sting, what you doing? Okay, I read yours. Thank you for sharing your strength and courage with us. It's all I can give you is what I've experienced and what I got sharing. If I haven't experienced, I'm going to tell you. I don't know nothing about that. And you've heard me say that before. But I'm not going to tell you about nothing I don't know. I'm quick to tell you, oh, I don't know nothing about that. But if I've been through the storm, I can tell you about it. I've been through a mini storm in life. Yeah. Whatever storm you can probably think of, illness, sickness, deaths, a whole lot of stuff. Look at all the stuff in this car, y'all. Oh, I don't even know. The whole front seat. That's one day that all this happened. Today. I should have brought Gator's little red wagon out here. Got it all in one pump. Okay. Hold your horses. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to put this behind the door. phone down. I really appreciate y'all coming in tonight and riding home with me so I wouldn't have to ride home by myself. I had somebody to talk to. Yeah. Okay, let me get this other stuff out here. Okay. Auntie Mimi, eye surgery has come for the technology is great. You ain't never lied because, I really only experienced a pressure, not really any pain, and I was sedated, but I wasn't asleep. I could feel the pressure, but it didn't hurt. So, yes, it has come a long ways from days of old. Uh-huh. Okay, let me get this book bag out of here. Hubby did laser, took 10 minutes. He says he can see. Yes, indeed. I remember when those lasers first came out, a lot of people got jacked up. Technology wasn't where it is now. Back when I was working at the plant, I remember this lady went in and had it done, and she actually lost sight. Uh-huh. And when she came out, she looked like somebody had took a stick and beat her across the eyes, black and blue. But, and even if something goes wrong with the cataract surgeries now, he told me today that they have a laser machine. I said, what you people see out of, buddy? He said, yep. So people ought to be able to live longer and live healthier if they go and see about themselves and catch it in time. That's gonna be the key to catch whatever is going on before it hits, like cancer, for instance. If you catch it early, most of them now, you go through the nasty chemo and radiation, but most people are pretty successful in the first, second stages. Once you get past that now, you probably done waited a little too long, but that's not to say you're not going to survive it. You're just going to have to go through more intense radiation and chemotherapy and probably be on chemo and stuff longer than you normally would have been. So that's why I'm going to just go ask another one, okay? Because you got to realize something about doctors. They all went to med school, but everybody didn't have the same grade point average. They might have missed something. Okay, and how long have they been practicing? I take all that stuff into consideration. I'll be looking up on the walls when I go up in that office, see what school they went to. And I'll ask them sometimes, how long have you been practicing? Did you specialize in anything? I need to know this stuff. I talked to the eye doctor when I went in. How many cataract surgeries do you do? When this man told me I usually do 8 to 10 a day, I said to myself, okay, now what's your success record? He told me he hadn't lost but one, and the man actually had the surgery and then later died, but not from the cataract surgery. So I was like, sound pretty good to me. But I trusted him with my eyes because he had already done surgery on me, on my eyes before. When I told you I had the drooping lids and what else he did. Took the bags that were there that were forming. I think I was maybe in my 50s, early 50s when that happened. Yep. Okay, let me read these comments because I ain't got everything out the car. I just got to put up all this stuff and clean up now. I'm going to come in and brought all this stuff in. Okay. All right, so Tajista's in the building tonight. Hey, Tajista, thank y'all for riding home with me. I'm a tired sucker, too. I'm going to get in the bathtub and hope I don't fall asleep, but I want to soak the night. Auntie say, Ms.V, those of us who follow God and keep, I read that, okay. When you coming, where you coming from? Texas City, church, corporate prayer and choir rehearsal was followed. Myra watched it tonight. I can't believe she even remembered the night was the night. Ms.V, it won't let me put the name in. I don't know, Shonda. That's what they were saying, that they couldn't find it. So what do I do, Shonda? I don't know. Because I told them about it, but I don't know what to do. Because Myra can go over there and put it in, but she couldn't find it either. So something must be missing or something. Staying Ms.V backup page is chatting the 2024. So do they just type that in, Shonda? I'm lost. You gotta help me. Myra, aunt, husband, and I was listening tonight to the live. It was awesome, especially that prayer. Once again, thank you. Yeah. I don't just be inviting y'all. I ain't gonna invite y'all to nobody that I think gonna embarrass me or don't know what they talking about or what I can't pray or whatever. And I ain't gonna be there too long because I can't. I don't have that kind of patience. Now he's seasoned. He's been around since his early 20s, and he's late 50s now. Um. Sherry, Ms.V, we all here riding home with you too. Thank you, Sherry. Safe, we are here riding with you, ma'am. Okay, I appreciate that. Ms.V, how is your hand? Not hurting at all. I'm still wearing it, and I'm going to wear it probably for a week. I don't wear it at night to make sure that it closes back up holistic, and then I'm going to try. This is my right hand, and this is the hand that I do everything with. My left hand is more of a placeholder. If I had to learn something happened to my right hand, I'd have to learn how to write all over again. It's even weaker than the right hand. This hand is very strong. My right hand is, but I guess what it's people always say when you lose one thing, something else gets stronger. So I guess the left hand would get stronger, but I could knock you out with this right hand for real. But this left hand, you catch me on that left side, and I don't have half the strength of the right hand. Um, I have to see the cardiologist on December the 13th. Okay. And the social worker the same day. So I am praying for approval on that day to get on the list. I have completed 70% of the required tests. Thank God. That's what I'm talking about. 70%. You over half. So you were, 30 more percent and you're done. You're there. Okay, that's wonderful, holistic. I also shared it on my wall. Okay, Shonda. So Shonda Thoughts shared my backup page on her wall. So y'all can go over there and get it off of Shonda's page. But she says she couldn't put it in here. I don't know why it wouldn't go in here. Good evening, Ms.V, mods, and chat. Good evening to you, Carla. I'm telling you, it's really dark out there. You ain't never lied, thing. And I'm not that far off the freeway, but that's Highway 3, which is turning into 96 and 96 to the Bay. It's dark. Yeah. If God brings you to it, he'll bring you through it. You ain't never lied. I'm a living witness, ain't he? Let's see, where am I? Y'all speaking to each other. That's good. When is the church anniversary? Fifth Sunday at 10:15. It's gonna be our regular church hour. Sherry. It'll be televised. It'll be on Facebook at 10:15. Fifth Sunday in this month. Oh, we got some fascinators tonight, y'all. They are so cute. We wore fascinators last year, and she had said we were going to wear them again this year. Then she turned around, the choir director I'm talking about turned around and she ordered us some fascinators this year. They are so cute. You know, Miss V like the little hats and caps and all that on her head anyway. And it has like a veil netting going across it. But I'm finna kick that sucker to the side. I'm gonna wear that hat. I ain't lying, y'all. So we're wearing black with pearls with our little fascinator hats. Yes, indeed. Men wearing black suits. And I think she said white shirts with black and white ties. I guess she gonna order all of them too. I don't know. Um, Shonda, I'm having second thoughts about this graft in my arm. It is still sore and numb. Do you have one? My brother wouldn't get that graft in his arm. Mm-mm. It's gonna take a while to heal too, holistic. I mean, they cut it to put it in there. Come on, it's gotta heal. And are you diabetic too, holistic? Because if you are, it's gonna take even longer to heal. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, now the phone want to go dead. Where's the charger? Over here. No, what? I don't know. Here, no, that ain't one. Hold on, let me get over here. Let there be light. Hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. Whew. Okay. So Shonda Holistic is asking, do you have a graft in your arm? Couldn't do being underwater. Nah, it wasn't easy, and I don't think it has been easy for him to adjust back to life after being out of it for 30 some years now, or maybe longer. He never really adjusted back to civilian life. He kept that regimented military control, and he made a great supervisor because he can follow rules. I mean, when you're on a ship, a submarine, you down there underwater 6 months at a time. You making your own water, oxygen, everything. So you got to be pretty sharp. You working 16, 17 hours a day. You going to school. You seeing a psychiatrist every day because I don't want nobody to go nut down there. Yeah. Um, as much as I love water, I am too claustrophobic to be underwater for 6 months. Yep, that's what it was. 6 months at a time. Mm-hmm. 17-hour days. That's what they worked underneath there. Yep. Respectfully yours, I am good, Auntie. How are you? Auntie is just tired, but she's good. I get a couple of hours sleep and I'll be back at it again. Yep, energy is down right now because I've been moving since 4:05, I think it was. Hey, Sherry. Sherry speaking to you, Sting. Let's get on down here and see what else is shaking. Miss Carla says, sorry if anyone ever says hi. I usually listen while I'm doing something, so I don't always see your greetings, love. Okay, and you speaking to Sting. Now, you know Sting will get her feelings hurt and she'll tell you about it, baby, when you don't talk to her and talk so she can talk back. If I miss a comment, she gonna let me know. That's Sting. Mm-hmm. Okay. Real Spills is in the building. Hey, and thank you for the roses. I appreciate that, niece. Hi, Holistic, keeping you in my prayers. May God keep you healthy, friend. That's all we can ask. Exactly. Yeah. He brought you this far. He ain't gonna leave you or forsake you. Mm-mm. No. And it can't be no worse than what you've already been through. Look how long you've been dealing with all these other crises. I mean, we got to think positive about this thing. We got to speak life into this and say it's gonna be a better day. Never think negative about it at all. Yeah. Go into it just knowing it's gonna be okay. And then whatever happens after then, we deal with that then. But right now we're gonna speak positivity, okay? Hey, Wanda Clayton is speaking to you real spill. She called you Sugar Plum. Holistic, I have the AV fistula. Is that what it is? But have the chest port right now because of issues with the fistula. Okay. In the end, my brother had a chest port, but I don't think he even realized the toxins that hit his brain. So I don't think he even realized, because I remember one day he asked me when they were going to put in the port, and the port had already been in a week. Yep. Okay, Shonda, I got you. Thank you, Auntie. That's all I ask for is genuine prayers. Yeah, that's about all we can do for you at this point is ask God to guide the surgeon's hand, uh, find a live donor that will match and your body will accept it, because that's another thing. You're going to be on those drugs the rest of your life to keep it from rejecting. But they're still better than going into dialysis to me. Okay, I don't have that problem. I just watched what my brother go through and what I've seen others go through. Uh-huh. Sherry say again, y'all better please hit that like button. She's begging for you to hit it on my behalf. Again, I appreciate that, Sherry. Holistic, I heard the gray was the worst. I wouldn't get it. Okay. Hey, Granny Cake, good to see you tonight. I appreciate you coming in. Holistic, okay, I still have my chest port, but this, so they kept the chest port in as a backup. This is the fourth one. I don't think I'm going to do well. Holistic, I need you to speak positive. Stop thinking you're not. Okay, you speaking that into existence so far as I'm concerned. Stop thinking you're not going to do well and start thinking that I am going to do well. You got to go into this thing with a more positive mindset in order to get through it. You're at the beginning. It's way more to come. Trust me. But when it's over, yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Jules. I appreciate you. You've been sharing a lot lately. I need some turkey wings and yellow rice. Go cook it, Granny. That sounds good to me. I think I got some turkey wings in the freezer. And I know I got some yellow rice in the pantry. I got jasmine rice, long grain rice, brown rice, and yellow. And I got some Mexican rice already cooked in the freezer. I got all kind of rice. Sorry, I meant graph top to text it off. Okay, not gray a holistic graph. I'm scared to get laser surgery. Why? Now you gotta put your faith in God and stop being scared now. Many have had it already and have done fine. Don't be afraid. My veins are small and they rose, so I had two opinions and they both said I needed a graft. Okay. All right. My auntie had the surgery, but it didn't help her. I think it didn't help because she's a diabetic. That could be diabetics. Like I say, my oldest brother's a diabetic and he has been for about 40 years. So he doesn't heal very fast and he can bump himself and it'll break out or either open up or whatever. So he has to be very, very careful. Dry his feet really, really good. Today, the eye surgery of treatments are so advanced, there's little to no recovery. If you're relatively healthy, minus major health issues cause complications with anything. High percent success worth it. Yes. I'm definitely ready. I told y'all I was ready for the right one when it was time to go. And I'm just waiting on them. They're going to either call me tomorrow, which is what? Tomorrow's Thursday or Friday, and let me know what time I need to go in. And then I have a follow-up with the doctor the next day, and then 1 week later. Yep. And then they checked the right eye today before they actually went and did the left eye to make sure that the right eye was where it should be. Dang, I wish I had a piece thing. What y'all talking about? A piece of cheesecake. Okay, I made my first homemade cheesecake tonight. Oh, that's one of my favorites thing. But I like strawberries. What you put in it, is it plain? Or did you put strawberries, cherries? What kind of cheesecake? Over there at that Cheesecake Factory. I had to stop going over there too. I ain't been over there in probably going on 3 years now. I was finding myself going over there on Sunday evening. Uh-huh. Yeah. And bringing home 2 or 3 of them. I got a video out here going to the Cheesecake Factory and bringing them home and tasting them all. Hey, Evangelist, how you doing? Hey, Ms.V, stop by to say good night to you, the mods, and the chat, watching from my bed till I go to sleep. Everyone have a good night. You too, and I appreciate you coming by. Not ain't, is it pink? Is what pink? I don't know. What is the page name for the prayer, Myra? Go to Greater Barbers Chapel, my church, Barbous. Greater Barbers Chapel Baptist Church, Texas City, Texas. Pastor Cotton on Facebook. It was tonight, so it would have started at 7 o'clock. Yeah. And wow, you just have to go listen to it. It was a prayer that was moving. You could feel it. Yes. Real spill, haven't tasted it yet. It was the kind you bake. Come get you a piece. I know that's right. I don't need no more sweets. I don't need no more candy. I need to wait until next year. Because I tell you, I overdid that candy yesterday. I kept eating them. I couldn't stop, y'all. And I hadn't had candy since last August. Okay. Just Ms.V, I appreciate this thing. Thank you so much to all of you who are subbing to the backup page. I really want to just keep it unmonetized so we can go over there and play music and do whatever we want to over there and not have to get in no kind of trouble. Real Spills JP say you is far away, Sting. Yeah, Sting down here by me. Sting lives probably about, if I catch the freeway, probably about 20 minutes away from me, if that far. Yeah, and in no traffic, okay? Real Spills, yes, I'm in Texas like Ms.V. Yep, she just right up the road from me. Uh-huh. Let's see. Hey, Prince, how you doing, Prince? She's speaking to Holistic and Real Spills, Sting. Coming in speaking to everybody. Straight out of nap time, what it do? Hey, Niecy Pooh. Sting say, that seems scary underwater all that time. He was there 14 years. I wasn't with him when he was in the Navy. He was with his first wife, his son's mother. I met him about 2 years after he had gotten out the Navy. Yeah. We actually met each other for the first time in Chicago. When he came back, he was stationed in Chicago and he went to the Amoco building and applied for the job there in Chicago. And they transferred him to Chocolate Bayou, Texas, which was the plant I worked in Alvin. And I was married at the time with my first husband, my child's father. And then later we got together and got married after my divorce from my husband, which was almost 8 years later. Dennis B. Trains, trucks, and things. Hey, how you doing? Are you a trucker? That's what I'm trying to drive. Big Daddy's on the road. You got the munches, Jules? Well, go get you some, baby. I don't know what you like to munch on, but go get you some. Whatever it takes. Just don't eat too much of it like Miss V did yesterday. I just went foolish. You just got home. How's everyone doing? Just checking in. We're all good over here, Sandra. We just conversating with each other. They took a ride home with me from down to the church in Texas City. I finally have some time today to spend some time on YouTube. Wonderful, Prince. How's your mom? Hope all is well with her. Wonder my sugar plum. I'm real life. Oh Lord. Oh dear. I ain't gonna touch that one. I'm gonna let it roll, okay? Uh-huh. Yes, so listen, you got this, sugar. I'm telling you, all power in God's hands. I mean, give it to him and ask him to work it out for you. Okay? We all root for you, holistic. Yes, indeed. Okay, Granny K and Prince are speaking. And Sting got, oh, it's cherry cheesecake. I like that too. Yes, indeed. Cheesecake is delicious. Mr. Mitzer, welcome to Chatting with Ms. V. Yes, I love it. I had to stay out that Cheesecake Factory. I think it was, I hadn't even gotten monetized and I was doing videos. And one Sunday evening, I went over to the Cheesecake Factory and just took y'all through all them different cheesecakes they had in there. And they must have had about 50 in there on display. I was like, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Which one do I want? I tried to get just one, and then I was like, well, I want to taste that one. Well, I want to taste that one. I ended up bringing all three of them home, and I ate them in about, it took me about 3 or 4 days, but I got them all down. Mm-hmm. Laying here now with a big bag of Halloween candy. I can't, Jewel. I already lost my mind on that candy. I had to come back to my senses. No, Miss V, I am talking about the graft that they put in my arm. I am okay with my port, but my primary care doctor wants the port out because I get infections easy. I don't have any organ fight off infection. I got you. I understand, holistic. Hi, Gavin. How are you doing? God bless, God bless, God bless. Thank you so much, Gavin. I appreciate that. And thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. And coming into chatting with Miss V tonight. Please like, share, and subscribe. Mom as well. That's good. That's wonderful, Prince. Yes, indeed. Holistic Real Spill. I am sitting here with a bag of classic sanded candies. Oh, candles. Okay. Well, y'all, it's 48 minutes in. I need to get up and put up all this stuff I done bought today out there on my 4 hour. I can do more traveling and more shopping in 4 hours than anybody you ever seen. And all them bags y'all saw in that car on that passenger side, I did that in 4 hours today. So now it's time for me to get up, put them up, clean up, get my jammies on, and say night night. I really appreciate everybody coming into the chat tonight. Where's my brother Derek? Derek didn't come in tonight. He probably catch the replay, JP. But y'all have a good night's rest, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. May God bless. Bye-bye.